Yo guys, what's up? We got a banger of a video today. We got more plays for the NFL playoff games on Sunday. And guys, the playoffs are all about going big or go home. Okay, today we're going big. I feel like we've been playing it a little bit slow in the playoffs. I got 3 plays for you guys in this video. And as you can see by the title of this video, it is an insane payout for just 3 plays. This is going to cash us over 7x just out of 3 plays. So we're going to get into that in 1 second. Hopefully, all of us can make a ton of money here on Sunday in the NFL. But first, do me a huge favor. Make sure to go ahead, drop a like on this video. Like always, it's free. Takes 1 second. It just helps me out a ton. I'd really, really appreciate it. Let's try to get 300 likes on this video. It takes, like I said, literally 1 second, but it helps me out so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. I post free picks for you guys every single day. We did end up cashing in the NBA the other day, so we're on a 9-3 run right now. Very, very solid. So make sure to subscribe. And before we get into the picks today, like always, the number one piece of advice I can give you guys isn't just the players you're betting on, it is the apps you bet on. Depending on what app you bet on, you could be making way more on one app, especially over Prizepicks, which pays out basically nothing. Okay, so the number one way to make free money sports betting, it takes 5 or 10 minutes. Every app you download right now, or that you can download, will give you free money just by downloading their apps. Okay, so the 2 apps I'd recommend for you to download right now would be Chalkboard and Sleeper. You're watching this video, you want some free money. This, I'm telling you, is the easiest way to do it. So I will leave the links to these apps down below in the description of this video. Go down there, click those links, download these apps right now, and make sure when you download these apps to use code GHOST before you deposit. As long as you type in code GHOST, Chalkboard will give you a $100 deposit match, a free 0.5 square. They have an entire promo page, which no other app has. It is the only app with a promo page. I have seen days with 10 plus discounts. It's absolutely stupid. And then they have a 50% payout boost today, which is what we're going to be using. And I'll show you at the end of the video, but that is what's going to give us our 7x payout. So very important you have Chalkboard, and it's $100 for free if you don't have it yet. So make sure to use code GHOST. And then Sleeper, same exact thing. You sign up using code GHOST, you get a $20 free entry before you deposit. And then once you eventually deposit, as long as you use code GHOST, they will give you your $100 deposit match, a free square, and a ton of discounts as well. So highly, highly recommended, guys. Like I said, I made my first couple of thousands of dollars sports betting using deposit matches. You guys all need to do that right now. It's $200, over $200 in 5 to 10 minutes for signing up on those apps. So download them, use code GHOST. Links are down below. As long as you use that code GHOST, you get $220. Ton of free squares, ton of free promos, and all that. So make sure to go ahead and do that. With that being said, let's finally hop into the 3 plays we got today. I'm so hyped for these games. I cannot wait. This first game of the day might be my favorite one. It is going to be an absolute slugfest. It's going to be very, very boring for anybody who really doesn't love football. But if you love football, this game is going to be fantastic because it is going to be a full-on defensive game. You got arguably the best defense in the league with the Texans. It's basically between them and the Seahawks. And then you got the Patriots, who is definitely a top 5 defense as well. So you got 2 top 5 defenses going at it in this game. This should be a very fun defensive game to watch. And we're going to be going straight to Drake Maye and taking him over on his longest rush of 13.5. This is the first play today. Love this player here. If you just look at the graph, or if you've been watching Drake Maye over the second half of this season, he's been going stupid in the run game, especially in the playoffs. I mean, we have all been watching these playoffs. Every single quarterback is putting on their Superman cape, and they're taking off what seems 7 to 10 times a game. Every quarterback runs so much more in the playoffs. He ran about 10 times in that first game against the Chargers. He's probably going to run another 7 plus times in this game as well. So we're taking him over his longest rush because of the fact he's going to be running a lot more. But not only that, as far as the matchup goes, he's going to be running more just because it's playoffs in general. But if you guys don't know, like I said, Houston is one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the entire league. And what does that do? They have basically the best pass rush, which means they get to the quarterback very quickly and very often, which forces him outside of the pocket, and he's forced to take off. So they give up some of the most quarterback rushing yards and rushing attempts in the entire league this year. If you don't believe me, I will read off to you the quarterbacks that have gone over this line against Houston. Basically, every single rushing quarterback that has played Houston this season has gone over this longest rush of 13.5. Let's just read it off right now. Justin Herbert hit this line. Patrick Mahomes hit. Josh Allen hit. Cam Ward hit. Trevor Lawrence hit. Bo Nix hit. Even freaking Mac Jones for the 49ers had a longest rush of 13 and missed this by 0.5. Okay, so if Mac Jones can get a longest rush of 13, I'm assuming Drake Maye can get a longest rush of at least 14. Okay, so we're taking Drake Maye. I mean, he just had a 37-yard run against the Chargers. If they keep getting to Drake Maye in this game, like the Texans do every game, I'm expecting Drake Maye to get outside the pocket, take off, and get a longest rush of at least 14 yards. So that's going to be the first play right there. Very, simple, self-explanatory. The second play, Rhamondre Stevenson, okay? And we're taking him over his targets at 3. This is a very fun line, very great line for us because if you've been watching him over the last half of this season, he is becoming a very, very big piece in this passing offense. Houston, like I said, they get to the quarterback a lot, so it's going to force Drake Maye outside the pocket and to take off, or he's going to have to get passes out very quick. And when you do that, a lot of the times that will come out to, the running back, Rhamondre Stevenson in this case. With 3 targets, he has either tied or gone over 4 of his last 5 games. First game of the playoffs against the Chargers, he had 4 targets. So 3 targets feels very safe. The fact it's at 3 and not 3.5 is incredible. I don't even know why it's not at 3.5, to be honest, because worst case scenario, we should tie this. I mean, if you look at his receptions, it's set at 2.5. So basically odds makers, Prizepicks, casinos, everything like that, think that he's going to get at least 2 receptions. They're basically projecting him to get 2 or 3 receptions. Well, for him to get 2 or 3 receptions, let's just do the math real quick, guys. That would mean he would statistically have to get at least 3 targets for him to get 2 or 3 catches. I mean, he could get 2 catches and 2 targets, I guess, but the odds of that are very low. So if they think he's at 2.5 receptions, the fact his targets is at 3, just absolutely stupid. And the Houston Texans force so many pass attempts to running backs. The Steelers last week, Aaron Rodgers dumped the ball off to running backs 8 times in that game, and it happens every single week like that. So I love those first 2 plays of the day. And then the last play I got for you guys to finish off this 3-leg, which will pay a 7X, and I'll explain how in a second. Caleb Williams, I don't care. I literally could not care less about this weather. I don't care. Everybody told me it was a bad play last week where you're taking him over 32.5 pass attempts. You guys can screw off, okay? I swear to God, if you guys were some of the people in the comments last week in the playoffs telling me not to take this play, I have taken this play probably 10 times this season. It is hit at least 9 of those times. 32.5 pass attempts for Caleb Williams. It is legitimately hit 8 out of his last 10 games. One of those games, he had a 32 and missed by 0.5. This guy in this offense has the most consistent passing attempts I've ever seen. They go over 32 almost every single game this season. The Rams forced the 7th most pass attempts in the league. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's going to be cold, okay? Because I took this last week and everyone said, wow, this guy doesn't even look at the weather. It's going to be cold. They're not going to pass in the cold. He damn near had 50 pass attempts. Okay, so I'm not going to look at weather. I'm done looking at weather. I'm taking the over again with Caleb Williams, and he more than likely, hopefully, should cash again for us with how many pass attempts the Rams forced. Bryce Young just threw another 40 passes last week against them. I think Caleb Williams, especially if they're losing in this game late, he should throw the ball more than 32 times in this game. So I love Caleb Williams over that. These 3 plays I absolutely love. But like I said, on Prizepicks, it's paying out 5X. Over on Chalkboard, the number one most important thing you guys can do is bet on the correct app on the correct day. There's different payouts every day for whatever plays you have on different apps, okay? Chalkboard right now, if you already have it, lock this play in over on there. It is paying out 7X, over 7X for this play. Just 3 legs. We just need Drake Maye to get a 14-yard rush, Stevenson to get 3 catches on Chalkboard, and then Caleb Williams to throw the ball more than 32.5 times, which he's done almost every game this season. And that is a 7X payout on Chalkboard because they have a 50% payout boost today. So if you have Chalkboard, lock it in. If you don't have Chalkboard yet, that's even better because you could download it right now, get $100 for free squares, and all those payout boosts and discounts. So highly recommend it. Like I said, if you sign up right now, just make sure to use code GHOST to get that free $100 and the free square that you can even add on to this play. But I'm very excited for these games. Cannot wait. Like I said, we're on a 9-3 run right now in the last week or so of these videos. So very good run right now. This could be a 7X payout on Chalkboard. It's only a 5X payout on Prizepicks. So make sure to go ahead and get the free money, put it on that play, and hopefully we can flip that into, $700 or whatever, however much money you guys end up putting down on that play. And then Sleeper, same thing. They have very similar payouts to Chalkboard. These are basically identical apps. So same thing. Download that. That's $120 for free scores, all that stuff that you guys can use on these playoff games. So with all that being said, these are the 3 plays I got for you guys for these games on Sunday. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Let's try to get 300 likes. The love and support has been incredible. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe subscribe to the channel either. Real quick before we get out of here, shout out, by the way, I shout him out every video. My younger brother is SB Lock, so if you guys ever want more free picks, you think I don't give you guys enough, you could always go over there. He posts every day just like me, giving you guys free play. So shout out to him. Go subscribe. Go watch his videos. It's more free picks for you guys. So, no harm, no foul. It's just more free picks. But with all that being said, these are the 3 plays I got for you guys for these games on Sunday. Let's try to go on a 12-3 run with these games on Sunday. Hopefully we can all make a ton of money. With that being said, good luck with our bets. I'll catch you guys in the next video.